For today's Tax Time tip, a survey shows a majority of Americans are depending on the refund check from the IRS to pay for everyday expenses. We have Master Tax Advisor Ramon Vazquez at the ready to share his knowledge. Ramon, what's the best trick for getting the check back fast and getting the most for your money?
I think probably one of the best tricks is going to be to file early. Filing early helps prevent a lot of mishaps that can happen, such as social security numbers being compromised and things like that. Because unfortunately, if that does happen, if a social security number is compromised, it can delay a refund by up to 6 months. So making sure that you file with a qualified preparer, which we have 70,000 associates who average 12 years of experience, and they live and work like me in the local neighborhoods and communities and understand taxpayers' unique situations.
How can Americans avoid missing out on tax credits they may be entitled to take?
That's going to be making sure that you file with a qualified preparer. Sometimes, you'll see out there advertisements and things like that from people claiming that they can get you larger than average or, abnormally large refunds, and, larger doesn't always equal legal. And so I think it's important for taxpayers to be wary of that and make sure that, who they're filing with, is someone who is qualified.
Is there anything taxpayers can do to make the process easier?
Making the process easier really comes down to being organized. Being organized is probably one of the best ways that I can advise anyone to help make sure that they're maximizing on all their deductions and their credits. One of the most common things that I see is, people who don't have all of their receipts or documents together, and so, it hinders what we're able to do for them at the tax desk. And so we have, checklists, and we have a thing called a My Block account where you can create an account for free, and it allows you to upload those documents and those receipts so that you're as organized as you can be and as prepared as you can be when it comes to filing your tax return.
I know that tax refund check is so important to people. What else can you tell us?
Refund delays have become all too common, and the IRS is required to, withhold those refunds that claim earned income tax credit and additional child tax credit. And so because of that, H&R Block offers the Refund Advance Loan, which allows taxpayers to apply for a loan of up to $3,500, interest-free within minutes. And it's really a great product that allows them to get money literally in minutes.
Are there any mistakes you see people making at tax time?
Sitting down with someone that they're comfortable and familiar with, and taking the time to go over everything, having that conversation, creating those personal dynamics that help increase the relationship and help the more the tax preparer can understand the taxpayer's needs, they can help prepare a better return for them.
Exactly, because if you have a good conversation, it might come out that you can write off your mileage because of an extra gig.
Or you've been taking care of nieces and nephews, or you've had to have some other type of extraordinary expense that you're not used to.
Getting a write-off for caring for a friend or relative was a new one to me.
Not necessarily new. It's really that just kind of comes down to having those conversations, putting all that information out on the table so that we can advise you based on the laws and and how they apply to your needs and your situation.
How do you actually know if you can take it as a tax break?
So they have to have lived with you over 6 months. You have to provide over half of the expenses or their care.
Ramon, thank you for your timely tips.
You're welcome. I appreciate it.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.